Now we move to our last race and that we're going to cover this evening, and that is the race for sheriff. And the questions or issues that we mailed to these gentlemen prior to tonight. First, the most pressing issue facing law enforcement in Hamblen County. Secondly, the role of the sheriff in working with other agencies to assure safety of our citizens. And lastly, their ideas on addressing the drugs issues in our community. First up is incumbent Sheriff Esco Jarnagin.
Number one, drug abuse is the major problem to everyone. Since establishing the first full-time drug task force, over 50 meth labs have been destroyed. Over 1,400 arrests have been made with guns and drugs confiscated that have saved countless lives. In addition, over 600 drunk drivers have been arrested, preventing possible harm or death to innocent citizens. We are a member of a special drug task force called HIDA, which stands for High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area, that is a federal operated by the FBI and administered by the White House. We have a drop box at the Sheriff's Department for citizens to bring unneeded and expired prescription medication to be destroyed by burning. We have a network in place to prevent doctor shopping. A confidential drug hotline has been set up for people to turn in drug dealers. We will continue to give 100% in fighting the drug battles in Hamblen County. Number two, we have a mutual aid with other agencies, which mean we assist each other in time of need. We have a direct communication with East Tennessee Human Resource Agency, Department of Children's Services, the APS Protective Services, the FBI, the TBI, the THP, the ATF, and all neighboring police and sheriff's departments. We also work closely with the Secret Service, the U.S. Marshals Service, and many other state and federal agencies of unlimited resources in protecting your constitutional rights and in keeping you safe as possible. Number three, we need to identify and crack down on prescribers who are providing large quantities of narcotics in so-called pill mills. We need to employ TV, radio, social media to educate families about drug abuse prevention, establish and implement medical guidelines for the treatment of chronic pain, learn to recognize drug abuse and intervene early before addiction sets in and overtakes the person, increase the availability, affordability, and access to drug treatment programs. Many who would benefit from treatment are not getting it. We need to educate our doctors, patients, and families about what good addiction treatment programs must include. Above all, let's keep hope alive for our families, friends, and loved ones who are addicted because of drug abuse affects everyone. Vote to re-elect your Sheriff, Esco Jarnagin, proven leadership during these uncertain times, qualified, experienced. Together, we will make a difference in our community.
Next, challenger Ernie Burzell.
Thank you, folks, for giving me the opportunity to be here tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out. The most pressing issue facing law enforcement today is, in my opinion, is there's no leadership from the top. You have a sheriff never in the office, never available for the officers, never available for the people. You got to make an appointment to see him. I've never seen nothing like it. I worked there 20 years. never had to make an appointment to see the sheriff. He's never in his office. The next biggest issue is the safety of our kids and staff in the Hamblen County schools. Let's pray to the good Lord that it never happens. You know, that's what the last one said. We need to work closer with the officers, Morristown Police Department, the MA. We need to do some random walkthroughs of the schools until we can get officers in each school to make sure they're safe. It's a big issue, a major issue to me, is taking care of our kids. Like I say, hopefully it don't ever happen, but you know, you never know what it's going to. The resources of getting the officers in the schools is pretty well there. We just got to fish through to find the resources to get them there. On the next question, please discuss the role of the Sheriff's Office in working with other agencies in the community and ensure the safety of our citizens. It's very important to work with other agencies. We got Helen Ross McNabb, Cherokee Mental Health. They can evaluate the prisoners as they come in, alcoholics, homeless, drugs, give them the right treatment they need, get them off the street, out of the jail, back to society. We've got EMA officers. That's very important to help us out. The population of the jail is tremendous. It's got to, we've got to get them. We've got to get them out. Thank you for your time.